Hi friends, welcome to Kaizen View. Today in this video, we'll look at construction project scheduling in a very basic and simplistic way to help you understand what is construction project scheduling. We'll learn 4 to 5 basic things. The first one is what is scheduling, what are the different levels of schedules, how we can move from deconstruction to reconstruction when we make a schedule, what are the benefits of schedule, and what are the practical uses of schedule. So what is the scheduling? Dictionary meaning of schedule means a plan of things that will happen or of work that must be done. So it's simply a plan of things that is planned to happen. Let's take an example. If you're planning to go to a certain destination for a trip, what is the planning you have to do? You will need to plan for your time. You will need to book your tickets. You will need to block your calendars. You will need money from your bank account. You will need resources in terms of flight availability, hotel availability, of course, money availability. So basically, the planning of getting a work done, getting a goal accomplished in the respect to time, cost, and resource, that is what we do in project scheduling. There's a very nice quote which says, failing to plan is planning to fail. It shows how important scheduling is for any project. So if you're not planning ahead in a project, you're basically planning to fail in that project. What are the different levels of scheduling? There are 4 basic levels for scheduling. There can be more different levels, but these are the 4 broader levels. The first one is master scheduling. Master scheduling is the highest level of scheduling where you are taking the project in a complete phase. Master schedule has each and every detail of a project. Phase schedules are the second level of schedules where the phases of a project are there in the schedule. Look ahead planning is, as the name suggests, looking ahead in future. For example, if it's a 2-week look ahead or it's a 1-month look ahead. And the fourth one is weekly work planning. Weekly work planning simply means you're planning for the coming week ahead. So that is the most immediate level of schedule or the shortest or micro level of schedule. Simply looking at a project, it seems like the different tasks in a project are happening in a very linear fashion. Like if you're building a house, you do a layout, then excavation happens, then you do the form work, then you build the walls, slab, etc., etc. But in reality, the picture is quite different. For example, if you're doing a layout, you will need an architect to draw the layout for you. You will need the surveyor. You will need equipment to do the layout at site. Once the layout is complete, you need to start excavation. Excavation itself will require equipment, an operator. You will have to have a noise regulations. You have to follow safety regulations. Further ahead, if you go and start doing the forming the house, doing the form work, you will need drawings for that. You will need labor and material. So that means that any project is far more complicated, and there are lot more dependencies in terms of material resources, human resources that are required for that project or for those activities to be done. Basically, in scheduling, when you start scheduling a project, you are actually deconstructing a project. So for example, if you're building a house, so you have to deconstruct the house. You have to take out the door, the slab, the roof, the wall, and then put logical relationship between these activities and then make a schedule, which simply means you're reconstructing it. Basically from foundation to top slab to walls, roof to doors. What are the benefits of scheduling? There are several benefits of scheduling. Basic primary benefit of scheduling is that you are able to control the project. You are able to track the project. For example, if there is an activity which is being done and if there is a delay in that activity, you would know how much is the delay, how much the delay will be affecting the project, will be affecting the next activity. So you are in control of the activities and the project. Other benefit of scheduling is that you would know which activity is done by which person, like who is the human resource assigned to that activity and when it will be done. So definitely you can schedule human resources, material resources accordingly and plan your deliveries and manpower to the site or to any project accordingly. Definitely the scheduling helps in establishing milestones, which again help in getting the required person on site or on the project, or any kind of project at the designated time. For example, if you cast a slab and you would need inspection to be done at slab, so you would know when the slab is getting cast in future, and you would ask the inspector to come at the scheduled time. Yeah, as I just said, that definitely activities can be rolled. You would know how much is the delay in a particular activity, and how much you can delay a particular activity without affecting the project, which is essentially you would know how much of days of float are there in any activity or in a project. We'll talk about float in other videos. So this is a very basic simple video, so I'm not going in detail about float. So yes friends, so this is a basic part 1 of my video. I'll make further parts to this video and go into more details. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please click the like button, and please share your comments. Thank you so much.